Welcome to the Biernata Strength Training Day. Let's start with some jumping jacks. I'm going to demonstrate tap jacks just because I've got a microphone on and it goes bouncing like crazy when I get jumping too much. So I'll just show the tap jack version, but you could do a jumping jack version if you like. So here's our warm-up. Biernata, let's talk about it. We named it after Tabata. So Tabata is a timing system where you're working for 20 seconds, resting for 10, and you do that for 8 rounds, okay? We've modified it a little bit to use for strength training, okay? We found that it can actually work pretty well. So we've got 20 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, and we do that 6 times. All right, so we're working on body weight today. We've also got a dumbbell version of this same workout available for those that want to do that one, okay? So our first exercise today, let's move into a tap back reach up. All right, so this is just our warm up that we're working on right now. But our first exercise as far as the strength training goes is going to be the hummingbird. Okay, for our hummingbird today, you'll be laying down. You'll have your arms kind of out to the sides, and we'll be squeezing on that one, okay? When it is time, we've still got a little bit of time here before that. As you're doing this tap back, keep the chest out and reach those arms up as high as you can. Oh man, we're going to be having a lot of fun today. So the hummingbird's going to be a lot of upper back work. It's going to feel great. You're going to feel great. My goal is by the end of this workout, not only do you feel like you got some great strength training, but you moved your body well, and you'll be on the rest of your day. Okay, we're up nice and tall. Keep the arms about shoulder height as we do this kick back and crisscross. This will be the last piece of our warm-up, so make sure you're getting it pretty well. All right, we should be getting a little bit warm as far as our temperature goes. Okay, feels like we're heating up a little bit. That's why they call it a warm-up. Okay, if you're going really slow on these things, you're gonna be missing out on a lot of it. So we wanna make sure we're moving our body well. Coach always used to say, win the warm-up. All right, make sure you're doing that well, and you will perform that much better. Okay, treat this like exercise. That's exactly what it is. Whew. Okay, we're gonna jump right into our work. I'm just gonna shift my mat out a little bit because I've got a large wingspan. All right, I would recommend a mat for this one. You don't have to. I'm gonna demonstrate laying down, but it's also possible to do this one standing up, okay? So I'm gonna come down to the ground. I've got my chest out, all right? Tuck my shirt, perfect, okay. So I have my arms out. Nope, still too close to the wall. We'll shift out this way just a little bit. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so we'll be squeezing in the upper back. 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Ready, steady, here we go. All right, so keeping the chest out, working the upper back. Fly away home. You remember that movie? Man, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. For those that have maybe never heard of it, it's a movie about geese. I think this kid like raises some geese or something. Oh, take a breather. And he's got like no idea what to do once they're all grown up, and he's got to teach them how to migrate. And so he gets like a little plane and like migrates with them. I think that's what the movie's about. I don't know. It's been about 20, 25 years since I've seen it, so I may have forgotten some plot points. All right, but we're flying away home here, friends. We are flying away. Oof. All right. So this one, you really want to emphasize that chest out and shoulders rolled down and back. If you're really hunched in on this one, it's going to be very painful in that shoulder joint. We want to make sure we're not doing that. So really squeeze down and back on this one. So take a pause, take a pause. Whew. All right, so there should be a timer on the screen. You just follow along with that as well as the beep. So once in a while I get caught mid-sentence. So a lot of times I'll finish my sentence before I'll tell you to pause. But go by the beep. The beep is right. All right, get ready. It's go time. It's go time. And this one's not necessarily about speed. It's about quality. Like most strength exercises, the speed piece isn't the most important. Now, for power type exercises where you want to be able to lift something very quickly, yes, speed matters. Right now, today, take a pause. Whew. Right now, speed isn't as big of a deal. All right, how are we doing? We got 3 left. So we're 3 in, 3 down, 3 to go. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. Working the back, pretty good though. I'm getting a little toasty in my upper back, a little toasty. 4 to go, 4 to go. Okay, alternatives here, if you don't want to do that flapping motion, you can just hold your arms out. If that's still tough on the shoulders, you do a field goal squeeze, or like a W squeeze, where you make your arms into the shape of a W here. So you're squeezing down, holding there. That's an alternative on this one if you need it, okay? And again, you can do this standing up as well. Take a breather, okay? But by tipping forward like this, by laying down, you are changing the muscles you're using just a little bit. And I think it's making it a little bit tougher in all the right ways. So we got 2 more sets. 2 more sets. Oh, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. All right, let's get ready. Here we go, rocking that upper back, rocking that upper back. All right, let's talk about the exercise we got coming up, okay? We've got split squats coming up next. They are a doozy, okay? Those ones, I'll give you 2 options, okay? You'll notice we've been doing 20 seconds on and 20 seconds off, okay? Whew, take a breathing. One option is you do 20 seconds, one leg, 20 seconds, the other leg, 20 seconds, one leg, 20 seconds, other, and you go back and forth, okay? That's like the top level difficulty option. For those that need something different, is you do 20 seconds on one leg, you rest for 20 seconds, 20 seconds the other leg, and then rest for 20. This should be our last one. Ooh, baby, ooh, baby. All right, keep working it, keep working it, keep working it. Oh, this is good stuff. Oh, this is good stuff. Oh, man. All right, I'm toasty. We got it. Wow. Okay. Okay, let me check. Yes. Okay, we did it. We did it. Let's gear up. Let's gear up and get ready. I'll demonstrate really quick just so you can see, and that'll set us loose. So having a little bit of a rest break right now is important, so take that rest. But you're gonna have one leg forward, one leg back. We're going to lower down and come back up, lower down and come back up. All right, so there is that one. Okay, take another second, grab a little water if you need it. What do you guys think? Am I gonna do the super hard, crazy, difficult version, or am I gonna do the little bit easier, not quite as intense version? What do you guys think? Both good, depending on what you need. That's what happens when I crowdsource, right? Okay, I'm doing the hard version. It's good for me. It's good for me, all right? So either way, pick the one that's right for you. Let's get to it. We're gonna have one leg forward and one leg back. Oh yeah, oh yeah, make sure you're nice and tall. I do recommend, if you have like trouble with balance, try and find a spot that you can lean on, or as you're stepping back, try and make sure there's like a little bit of distance between your feet. If they're kind of stacked like this, you're never gonna find balance. So make sure there's a little bit of a distance between your feet as you go, okay? Looks like I'm about centered. 3, 2, 1, let's do this dance. Going down and up, and down and up. So I'm driving into the heel, working on that glute. Now I know for a fact that doing this one for the full time on both legs is going to get brutal. So you may see me taking some random rest breaks here and there, whining and complaining about the burn. Okay, change sides if you're doing that, or take a rest, okay? But I will do my very best to work as much as I can, okay? Notice that I've got a slight tip forward. That makes sure I'm getting more work in this front leg, okay? If I'm up here, I'm getting too much work in my back leg, so we do want to tip forward a bit as we go. And I'm not trying to drive into my toes. I'm really working at driving into my heel as I go. So by driving into the heel, I work this glute, and we're after the glutes on this one. After the glutes. Okay, it's very easy on leg exercises to become overly quad dominant, and these muscles are great. They do a lot of good work for us. However, switch sides. However, our glutes sometimes get neglected, and those butt cheek muscles are super important. So when our glutes are stronger, we've got a healthier back. Okay, so we want nice powerful hips because our back will thank us, and our knees will thank us. Okay, knees and back are 2 of the biggest areas that get helped from this type of training. Okay, so if you're a person that's like, oh yeah, I've got knee problems, stronger butt is what you need. That is definitely what you need. Oh, what's that? You got back problems? Work on your butt. People always look at me like I'm crazy. They're like, man, I got back problems. I'm like, whoa, good, we're gonna do some hip work. They're like, I said my back, not my hips. Whew, that's really the secret, friends. A lot of times, it's not the area that has the problem that needs the work. It's the area that is shirking its responsibility that needs the work. Okay, other side. Oh man, we're a little jam and jamboree here. Whoo-wee. All right, let's get serious. Enough of this chit chat. Let's get some burning. Let's get some burning. I should have told you guys about an alternative on this one for the knees, but alternative here is a front leg raise if you need that. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, now we're getting warm, guys. Now we're getting warm. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy is getting toasty. Okay, yeah. Okay. This set and one more. This set and one more. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, make sure that stance is nice and wide. If it's too narrow, you're gonna load your knees, okay? So a narrow stance means knee loading, wider stance, like bigger distance, means you got a better shot at getting in the hips. Oh, I can feel that. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, glutes. Come on, glutey booty. Oh man, one more. Here we go. Oh, here we go, legs. Here we go. Let's go, legs. Oh man. Okay, let's change sides. Okay. Yes, indeed. Okay. Oh man. Alright, it wasn't as bad as I made it out to be. We did it. We made it through some good split squats. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Now this next one's gonna be a little funky. You may have never seen anything like this before. Alright? This one's not gonna feel like the same type of exercise you may be used to doing. Okay, a lot of times you may be used to getting some heavy muscle fatigue, getting a big sweat going. This one's about targeting a very small muscle group, targeting under the arms today. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be going from our hands. I'm actually gonna go either side of the mat here. I'm gonna drop my hips in. You can go from knees or toes. I'll show from knees first. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm just going to push out with my shoulder blades and then come back in. I'm pushing out with my shoulder blades and coming back in. So it's almost like I'm here, I'm kind of pushing, almost like kind of curving a little bit, like rounding and pushing these shoulder blades each outwards. Okay, so they're going out that way a little bit as they kick through that motion. Okay, it's a subtle movement, but I promise you, you're gonna feel this tomorrow. All right. Those that have shoulder issues on this, actually that have shoulder issues in general, this is going to be an excellent muscle to strengthen because a lot of times shoulder issues are related to not enough strength in this particular muscle. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So we've got our hands on either side of the mat. I've got my feet here and I am pushing up. So I'm spreading my shoulder blades as I do this, okay? So I'm keeping great posture, keeping my chest puffed out even though I'm kind of rounding my back a little bit in this. Almost like I'm aiming, I'll show you in a second. Okay, pause. It's almost like I'm aiming my weight on the outside of my hands. I'm trying to just push it out that way to pull my shoulder blades out. It's a very strange exercise, but I promise you, it's a good one and you're gonna feel it tomorrow. All right, let's get ready to go. For those that need some extra on this one, just do push-ups instead. That's all right, but I wanted to give something a little bit different. I might catch you in a different way. Okay, for those that wanted extra, you can do a push-up into this movement. Okay, but I'll just keep showing the movement. Okay, a little breather. Okay, and again, you can do this from the knees as well. Would look like this, pushing in and squeezing out, okay? So knees or toes on the countertop or on the floor, no big deal. Pick whatever is best for you and your body. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Keep the head out and high. It's very easy for the chin and neck and shoulders to try and start reaching down on this one. Keep in a good spot. Whew. That's actually starting to get pretty tough. Oh, I'm really feeling that. Alright, if you're not really feeling this one by now, just switch to push-ups instead. That's okay. Alright, no big deal. It's a weird exercise, definitely a different one. But sometimes it's good to be weird. It's good to do strange things, challenge your body in a new way. It's funny, I'm not moving much, but I'm actually, feels like I'm using quite a bit of muscle to do these things. Oh, man. That's a good feeling. That is a good feeling. Oh, man. Some kind of wonderful here today, friends. Some kind of wonderful. Gearing up, getting ready. Go time. So the muscle we're working here is called serratus anterior, and it's a muscle that helps keep your shoulder blade tight to your back. Alright, so very important to keep your shoulder blade from winging out. So a lot of times our shoulder joint issues up here are caused by issues back here and under here, where our support muscles and upper back muscles aren't doing the work that they're supposed to. Okay, so if we can get those areas working better, everything else has got a shot at feeling and working better. Okay. There we go. Okay, at the very least, you're working on a plank on this one. Okay, let's take a little breather. Well, friends, that was that one. Let's get ready for our next, which is V-ups, okay? So for our V-ups today, we're going to be laying down. We're going to have our legs up in the air. I'm going to reset my timer. All right, so we got our legs up. Slight bend in the knees is good. Arms up overhead. And we got a small little squeeze up. Okay, so that's the V-up, okay? It's not this. It's not where you're just moving your arms, right? You want to be lifting the torso a bit. And basically, as soon as your torso stops moving, that's about as far as your arms need to go. You don't need to feel like you're bringing your arms all the way. You know, you're not trying to touch your legs here. You're just trying to lift up just a bit. Whew. So I've already done basically the whole set, but I'll give you another couple seconds to get a breather. Typically, like in our classes, we'll do about a minute rest in between just to give your muscles enough time to recover, get ready to go for our next set. Okay, so recovery is an important part of strength training. So today we'll make sure we're getting enough recovery, but I'm sure we'll get plenty of work as well. No worries, friends. No worries. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Okay, I'm going to start my timer in 3, 2, 1. We are off and rolling, gang. All right. Nothing but the hits today. Nothing but the hits. Okay. For those that need an alternative, if you're feeling like low back pain or something, you can go legs down and just squeeze up. Okay, a small squeeze, or you can do legs up and just don't move. Just hold that position. Okay, let's take a breather. Okay, so 2 alternatives for those that may need it. Oh boy. Now, abdominal strength is an important piece of the puzzle as far as your overall strength training. And a lot of times when we think of building our abs up, let's get better to boogie. We'll think of movements like this. We're doing a crunching type motion. And while these can be great and wonderful, I would recommend that they only be one piece of your abdominal repertoire. Stuff that we did earlier in this video, like the planks, stuff like that. where we were holding that with our hands. Even just holding that position with your abdominal muscles, drawing in, bracing, all of those things are going to be super, super important. So a lot of times the abs kind of get neglected a little bit. We don't really think about them all that much. But when they're not doing their job, low back especially, is what's going to pay the price. Okay? So if we are not doing good ab strengthening, we're not keeping them working well, we're in big trouble. You can also tuck the knees back if that one needs to be tougher. Okay? Or the opposite's true. You can lower your legs out a little bit. But you're going to notice that I'm keeping them nearby 45-degree angle. Once we get too much lower than that, I'll put them out here. You can kind of see that I start to get like an arch in my back. That's not what we're after. We want to keep these hips tight to the ground, and that's going to keep our back tight to the ground as well. So you should feel your lower back pressing in on the ground. So you should not feel back pain on this one. Okay, it's actually the opposite of back pain. Okay, it should be ab pain. Okay, ab discomfort. Okay, and in doing that, we actually get to help our back. Okay, so if you're a person that's got chronic back pain, doing abdominal work, could be the ticket for you. Abs and hips, that's what you need. Okay, I'm starting to get sore. Starting to feel that. Oh man. People have mentioned in my videos that they're very thankful that I let you guys know when I'm struggling. At first I was like, man, I don't want to seem like a wimp. Alright, let's get going. But on the same token, I think it's helpful to know that your trainer's just a regular guy, just a human, just like you. Maybe I work out just a touch more. Maybe I work out even less than some of you. Who even knows, right? But at the end of the day, I need this just as much as you do. This is important. This is important work that we're doing. Taking care of our bodies, right? This beautiful gift that we've been given. We're in charge of stewarding it, taking care of it, nurturing it. It's nobody else's responsibility. It's just mine. And I know you know that about yourself. And that's why you're here. That's why you're watching this crazy trainer man roll around on the ground and show these weird exercises. This is our last try. You may actually be feeling some muscles in the front of your neck. That's actually very good. Okay, those muscles tend to be chronically weak on most people. Okay, if you have a forward lean or hunched shoulders or bad posture, take a breather. Okay, these muscles may be playing a factor, right? So if your posture tends to be more in here, okay, these muscles aren't doing very much work. Whereas up here in this positioning, these muscles do significantly more work, and they may not be used to it. So in that V-up position, we were basically like this, okay, and our head was being held by these muscles, okay? Now, if you felt that in the back of your neck, that means your neck muscles in the back there are overly used. So you may have been actually in really poor posture as you were doing that V-up. So try and double check that. Try and bring the chin back a little bit on the V-ups if you need to next time you do it. Obviously, we're a little late now. We're moving on to the squat hold next. Okay, move my mat out of the way. 20 seconds on this one. So 20-second hold, 20-second rest, okay? Quick note, you want to be up nice and tall. We're pushing our hips back behind us, sinking down nice and low, and we're just going to hold down in that position, okay? So when you get there, you hold it, you hang out, you just enjoy. It's okay. It's going to be good. Squats are good for me. I like squats. You like squats. We collectively all like squats. Let's do them. Up tall, sink down, and we're going. Alright. Oh man, you ever have a fly that's just like buzzing around? Just stops by once in a while and lands on you? Get you. I'll get you. Oh boy, this is rough after those split squats. I'll tell you what. Keep that chest out. Oh baby, come on back up. Okay, very important on that one. Try not to tip forward and then stand up. Okay, we don't want to overload that lower back. So make sure you're coming out of the squat by pushing through the legs. I'll show you again on our next one. Let's do a side view, get that set. Up nice and tall. Let's do this. All right, squatting time, squatting time. Okay, pushing those hips back, finding that right spot. Just hanging out. Having a good time, oh we're having a good time. Get out the campfire, roast some marshmallows, oh my legs are burning. Burning, burning, burning. Okay, come on. Okay, see how I did that? Pushed through the heels and I stood on up. Oh, man. Oh, this is fine. This is fine. It's easy. It's not really work. Not at all. Nope, 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 nope. Could do that all day. All day. All right, it's go time. It's go time. It's go time. Oh, man. This will be our third of these mini rounds out of 6. That's not bad. It's not bad, friends. That's not bad at all. We're doing great. I'm really proud of you. Whew. Okay. Up we go. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. You feeling? You feeling it? I'm feeling it. We're feeling it. We're feeling it. This is good stuff. This is going to be our last exercise, by the way. Okay, after squats, we're doing a cool down, a couple stretches, and then we're done. Okay, it's a nice half-hour workout. Get you jamming. Okay, just enough work to send you on your way. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hi. Hello. Oh, almost got a little lightheaded on that one, man. I really pushed my blood around on that one. Whew. 2 more. Yeah, 2 more squats. Can we do 2 more? Yeah, we can do 2 more. It's just 20 seconds each, 40 seconds total on that squat. We are capable, we are confident, we are strong, we are amazing. You and me, buddy. Old buddy, old pal, young buddy, young pal, good friend. Little gal. 3, 2, 1, come on. One more squat for the ages. This is going to be good. Then we've got some stretches, and then you're free. You are free to go. You're always welcome to another video, by the way. Videos are great. You can repeat this one, do a different one. All this stuff's good. All right, here we go. I'll show you side view again. It's good for you. Don't waste too much time, Andrew. They're watching. You can put your arms wherever you like. I tend not to set them here, just because I feel like in my mind I'm cheating a little bit. So they're just gently resting right here, not adding any extra force or pressure. Drive those heels in, and stand up. We did it. We did it, gang. Oh, man. Man alive. We made it. We made it through the workout. And we're intact. Why don't I set our timer for 30 seconds? And we'll just move through these stretches. It'll be a breeze. It'll be a breeze, gang. Let's start our first one. It's a quad stretch, okay? For our quad stretch, you be up tall, you can lean on something. Highly recommend leaning on something. And we'll get going. All right, there's our 30 seconds. Okay, grab that leg, point the knee down, chest up nice and high. Now I'm gonna flex my abs. I'm gonna push my hips forward a little bit. Try and bring that leg back behind you a little bit if you can. You can use a strap on this one to kind of grab onto the leg, help you out a little bit. But we're just doing leg stretches today. Figure that's where most of you are gonna be feeling it. You may feel this in the upper back a little bit as well. So we'll do 2 leg stretches, and we'll do a tricep stretch actually, which will help with that back feeling. Change sides. All right, so again, abs tight, push the hips forward. Oh yeah, that's a very, very good stretch. Oh, man. Overall, not too bad, right? We did it. We survived. We made it. We're good. We're good here. Not too bad. Calf stretch now. I have 2 hands on the wall out in front of me. Split stance. I'm dropping this heel back down, driving that heel back towards the earth, and I'm trying to shift forward, almost like I'm trying to push this wall down. I've actually got a lot of force in my hands right now, and I'm driving that force from my hands, and I'm pushing it back into that back leg. So you're really just holding this position. Only reason I was moving just now was to kind of give you an idea where my force was going. Most good stretches involve a static feeling where you're not actually going anywhere. Change sides. Oh man. And then we're going to end off with a tricep stretch. And that will do it for our day. But this tricep stretch is going to get under our arm a little bit. We're going to try and target that spot that we hammered a little bit with those scapular push-ups, or the scaption exercise that we did. Scaption is just a fancy word saying I moved my scapula, moved my shoulder blade. Okay, let's go up and over here. Now I'm bringing this elbow up and back. Okay, so you can see this way. And I'm actually going to add in a little tip. Okay, so I'm really emphasizing pulling it back. Try and pull that arm back behind you a little bit. Pull it back behind you, and then add that little tip. And oh, baby, we're getting down that arm. Deep into the lats there too. Oof. We're in lat land now. That's good stuff. Oh, change sides for me. Oh. So this was a Biernata workout today. I'm proud of you. You did really, really well. Oh man, not easy stuff. Not easy stuff, but you did great. You did great today. Take one final big deep breath for me. Hold it for just a second and then let that out. Okay, we did it. Workouts in the books. Way to go.